Hello, Namaskar. Welcome to Simple and Smart Learning with Tasneem Sefi. So, today we are starting with General Science Standard 8 and our journey begins with the new topic that is inside the atom. So, let's have a journey with atom, what it is. So, before that, can you recall what is meant by matter? Our world contains so many beautiful things and God's creations: air, water, trees, birds, animals, insect, human, minerals, earth, fire, so many things are there. Have you ever wondered what all these things are made up of? Scientists around the globe worked hard and researched on what exactly is the world made up of. Eventually, many theories come up for the classification, and depending on this, one of these theories suggested that everything is made up of matter. So, what is matter? Matter can be any substance that has both mass and volume that occupies space is called matter. All the things we see, we feel, we hear, or even you can say the sound, the smell, the looks, everything that sees what it is exactly, though air is invisible, but it does have mass and volume. It also occupies space. So, air is also a matter. In this way, matter is a particulate that is made up of tiny particles, and these tiny particles are nothing but the molecules and atom. Then what it is exactly? So let's have a look over it. A simple thing, children, you know that in our surrounding or whatever the matter is there, everything is made up of matter. Now, matter, this is the made up of small particles, as we know, either atoms or either molecules. It has definite mass and occupies the volume or space. So, according to this matter is further classified into three different states, and these three different states of matter are solid, liquid, and gases. One more important, that is plasma. Plasma is also one of the state of matter. Normally, we are studying according to solid, liquid, and gases. Now, plasma, this was also known as the Bose-Einstein condensate. Now, here today in our topic, we are required exactly what is the states of matter. So, for solid, liquid, and gaseous, you see that the first picture where all the red color balls, they are tightly, compactly packed with each other, and these all small circular round ball like shape structure, they are tightly bounded. There is no at all intramolecular space among itself, so it is a solid substance. All the solid substance are made up of the rigid, or you can say the tiny atoms that combine together. Now here second picture you are able to see in the beaker, these tiny small red ball like structure are little bit apart from each other. They are not tightly bounded with each other. That's why they flow easily, and it is said to be a liquid. In liquid, the small particles are little bit apart and they are flowy, so it is flowing substance. And in third picture you will see in one of the bottle, all this red ball like structure, they are moving here and there, jumping here and there, they are apart from each other. So this is nothing but the gases, and gases, they doesn't have definite shape or volume, but still they are compressible and they are present, and it is a part of matter. In this way, the solid, liquid, and gases are present in our surrounding. So what is solid? Let's have a look. Solid is anything that takes up space and has mass. Solid have shape of their own, and it is having a definite shape. Solids can be described by their physical properties. Example, if you will take a penny, a ice, a chair, a apple, various things present in your surrounding, everything, whatever you feel that is they are rigid, the dress material, the books, the furniture, they all are solid material. Now liquid, what it is? So liquid, it is a flowy substance. Liquid takes up space and have mass. Liquid take the shape of container because it is a flowy material. So in any container, if we fill the liquid is taking the same shape. Liquid do not have a shape of their own. So liquid can be measured mass or either volume. The particles of liquid is mostly to touch but not like solid. You will see the example, the different types of juices, the water, the milk and the different liquid beverages are there. So this is what the liquid. Now gases. So gases that takes up space and has mass. A gas takes the whole shape of its container, and gas is only kind of matter that always fills all the space inside the container. So the atom don't touch together like solid does. They are little bit apart from each other, and the intramolecular space among the gaseous substance are little bit more. Examples, you will see the water vapor, the vapors coming out of the boiling water or the tea, coffee. Then you will see the gaseous substance, the in our surrounding the smoke is coming, or the balloon in that the gas is filled, or the fireworks, through that also the gases in the form of, you will see the hot air is coming out. This is what the simple related to the three different states of matter. So now moving ahead with the same concept, as you know that we have learned in the earlier standard, the small particles of most of the substance are combined together. So just now I have given the example of red color balls. So these red color balls, if different such balls come together, it becomes the molecule. Two or more than other things like the substances that contain only one type of atom. So molecules are formed by the chemical combination of atoms. When this atom combine together, it forms the molecules. How it is? Let's have an look. So see here, what is molecule? A molecule is a neutral group of two or more atoms, means more than one type of atoms are present here. So here you will see the example given by the picture, that is the water and salt. In water, the H2O is formula. Now H2O means two molecules of hydrogen and one molecule of oxygen. So molecule, what word I used? So two hydrogen atoms become one molecule of hydrogen, and separate, that is the another element oxygen, that is only one single atom of oxygen is the one mole. In this way, two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen combine together and it becomes the molecule of water. Now here you will see salt, Na and Cl. Na, sodium, Cl, chlorine. So sodium and chlorine, these two elements combine together to form the molecule, that is salt or sodium chloride. In this way the molecules are there. So what it is exactly, atoms and molecule, how it is related to each other? So a simple thing, that the atom is a very smallest tiny particle, and this tiny particle is nothing but the unit of matter. A very thin and very tiny particle is the atom, you know that. And these single atom, you will see in the picture, the different colorful balls are there. So blue color oxygen, red color hydrogen, yellow color carbon, nitrogen. In this way the different elements are given, and these element when combined with some another elements and forms the molecule. So these molecules are made up of atom only. So this is what about the molecules. Now you will see here some types of molecules are given. Monoatomic molecule means only single type of elements are present, single type of atoms are present in that particular group. Diatomic molecules means same type of elements, same type of atoms are present, but they are two in number. That is, two atoms, two oxygen, two chlorine, or two hydrogen. So these two hydrogen becomes molecule, two oxygen becomes molecule, two atom of chlorine becomes molecule. Now here polyatomic molecule. Polyatomic molecule means more than one, more than 1 to 2 atoms combined together. So here you will see 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. In this way the molecule begins. So this is what the simple structure of molecule. Now here you will see the structure of water molecule. In this water molecule, the oxygen is 1 atom and hydrogen 2 atom. They combine together and form the molecule. So this is what the simple molecule structure. Now here you will see the 3 different, you can say, criteria given. The very tiny particle which is the beginning of each and every matter, unit of matter. These atoms when combined together with different another atoms, then it becomes molecule, and these molecule with the help of chemical reaction, if it releases some of its electron or if gains some of the electron, that time it becomes ion. Now what it is exactly gain and loss? It is nothing but the simple concept. It will come in the next session. So now here you will see what it is exactly, how it is formed, what is the atom, what in that atom things are present, how it can be shared. So that all things was first time introduced by the scientist, that is Rishi Kannada or Acharya Kannad. Now Acharya Kannad, he was the father of atomic theory. You know that the Indian philosopher near about a thousands and year ago, that is in 6th century BC, he stated the limit to divide the matter. Means anything if you take, how long you can divide, you divide, make a small particles at one particular limit, you are unable to divide that small particle, so it is a non-divisible, indivisible particle. And such indivisible particle Rishi Kannad, or you can say Acharya Kannada, gave the name, that is Parmanu, meanings small particle. Parmanu yani small particle. And he also stated these small particles is nothing but forming an atom. Atom means anu ani parmanu, that is atom, and the small particles, molecules are there. So Rishi Kannada, he was the first person who gave the theory of atoms, atomic theory, what exactly the matter is made up of. And in this way his invention was beginning of the scientific world. But somewhere he doesn't exist in surrounding. Why? Because the Dalton was the first person to create the atom, it is said like that. He proved that, but before thousands of years only, the Rishi Kannada already gave the detailed study about the atom, what it is exactly. So after that, after his work, there is one Greek philosopher, that is Democritus. In 5th century BC, he stated that matter is made up of small particles. What Rishi Kannada told, the same thing was said by Democritus, and these cannot be divided. So according to Democritus, you will see that the Greek philosopher at 400 BC, he named that smallest particle, this piece of matter, that is atomos, means not to be cut, जो कट नहीं हो सकता, indivisible, and the smallest particle of matter was named as atom. In Greek language, atomos means one which cannot be cut, जो तोड़ नहीं सकते, जिसे हम कट नहीं कर सकते. So Democritus, atom were small hard particles that all made up of same material, means with one single particle if you will take, or matter if you take, that all are made up of same material only. Either the shape and size is different but material is same. So atoms were infinite in number, always moving and capable of joining together. So this is what he gave the study of atom, and in this way atom, molecule, particles are invented, discovered in the scientific world, and depending on this there are few substance present in our surrounding, that is the water, we breathe oxygen, we see the light rays are coming through the sun, that is hydrogen and helium. In this way n number of elements, n, that is n number means 118 elements are there in our surrounding, and with the help of main five elements this universe is there. So all these elements and these how it is made up of. So with that the small particles, whether it is atom, whether it is molecule, whether it is single type of atom, or whether it is different atoms combined together, on that it is classified, and this chart is made. So this is what the contribution of the chain of scientists who discovered atom. This is not only the limitation. After Rishi Kannada, Democritus, John Dalton, another chain of scientists is also there. The story begins now. This is only the beginning of the story. So Rishi Kannada and Democritus, they proved that each and everything present which is made up of tiny particle which is not divisible, and this study was further carried by John Dalton. So you know that who is John Dalton? The John Dalton, and a great scientist, and he has invented that the atomic theory to study the structure of atom and the composition of matter. So according to this theory, matter consists of a very small tiny particles. John Dalton, he was a British scientist, that is during 1803 AD, he celebrated the atomic theory. According to this theory, matter is made up of atoms, and atoms are indivisible and indestructible. He proved with the experiment and examples. All the atoms of an element are like, while you can say alike, while different elements have different atom with different mass. So according to Dalton, he said that matter consists of very small particles called atoms. An atom is a hard, solid sphere with no internal structure, a ball like structure. Are you able to see here? The same picture what he told us. Atoms are indivisible and indestructible particles which can neither be created nor be destroyed. This theory, atomic theory, was known by Dalton's atomic model, and the mass of an atom is distributed over the entire sphere, means this whole structure. So all atoms of a given element have identical mass, while atom of different element have different matter in masses. In this way the Dalton gave the atomic theory. So this is what about a single ball like structure was given by the Dalton, and it was recognized by Dalton's atomic model. So this is what the Dalton introduced. Now after that, I told you before only that there is a chain of scientists to introduce the study of atom. Inside the atom many more people are working, not only together but few are working at different places, but at the end they all inventions, discoveries come together, and today we are knowing about the detailed study of the atoms. So after Dalton, then the great personality, that is the J.J. Thomson, he came. But before that, let's have and look towards one question, that take a small solid ball and a small, you can say a sweet. Press both this sphere with your palms, and what did you find? So when you press, what happens? The solid ball, it will not break, but the sweet, it will easily break. So a ball, it is very difficult to cut. What you are, that you are very very difficult to cut that ball. So this is what not cuttable. And so this simple structure, this particular invention was gave rise to the another theory, and this theory was shown by Thomson, J.J. Thomson. The scientist J.J. Thomson, he demonstrated experimentally that the negatively charged particle and some of the positive or some material which is present embedded inside the round structure. Dalton told it is a round only structure, but after that the J.J. Thomson came, and according to J.J. Thomson, the atom is considered to be a positively charged sphere in which negatively charged electrons are embedded, like you can say the Christmas pudding or plum pudding, and the name on this invention was given Thomson's plum pudding model. Are you able to see here the reddish color, how the structure inside the circular sphere and the two things are present, that is the positively charged and the negatively charged particles. So positive and negative charges are equal in magnitude in numerics, and hence in this way the study or the journey begins to the next step. Now this is what a simple structure formed by the J.J. Thomson. So how? So with the help of the bombardment of the rays. Now what sort of rays? You will see the cathode rays. The cathode rays are bombarded, and from that, through the metal sheet, these cathode rays are, with the help of experiment, they deflect towards the positive or the negative. So these deflection towards the positive plate, that is the negative charge, and deflection towards the negative plate, that is the positive charge, because the opposite poles attract each other. And through this experiment they proved that the small negatively charged particle present, that is electron. In this way electrons are present inside the circular structure, and the atom which combines chemically to form the molecules, they are neutral. Why neutral? Electrically neutral, because the positive and negative charge are equal. So these plum pudding model of an atom, you will see here how the structure is there, that put forward by the Thomson in year 1904. And this first model of atomic structure, according to this model, positive charge is distributed throughout the atom and negative charge electrons are embedded inside it. And this particular structure shows you or reminds you the picture of watermelon, if you will see. So this is what the spherical cloud of positive charge and electronic structure, that is the plum pudding model of atom given by J.J. Thomson, which resembles to the picture of watermelon. You will see how the watermelon, in that the red color pulp is overall distributed inside, and a black seeds, that is the dot black seeds, are embedded inside the plum, or inside this pulp is nothing but the charges. So this same structure, what he said, that the red color is positive charge and black color seeds are negative charge particle, and they both are equal in magnitude. But here if you will see the plum, so how you are this particular in plum pudding or in this pulp, red color watermelon pulp, how you are going to count seeds? We can count. So somehow somewhere some defects remain, and it was again studied by the another scientist. But before that, in the beginning I told you that you have to take a solid ball and a bundi laddu, and according to that You have to press both these spheres with your palm. So what you are going to see, the solid ball does not have an internal structure, hence it cannot be separated into the small pieces. But if you are taking this bundi laddu, it has an internal structure which is made up of small bundis. So this is what which can be separated. In this way, the example with bundi laddu and solid ball, how this particular structure was there was given the clear idea. So this is how you can see the plum pudding model and few examples given by J.J. Thomson. There is one more question. Cut the solid ball with a sharp knife. What did you find? So on cutting the solid ball with a sharp knife, we find that ball is hollow with no internal structure, and you will see that it is a two hollow parts, two halves are there. But in this particular bundi, you will see sweet, there is no such hollows. The small bundi particles will get separated. So this is what the simple structure shows about the atom. And this atom is nothing but one by one the internal particles are discovered and invented. So this is what all about the structure of atom begins. Now few more things are there that we are going to continue in our next session. Till then, I hope you got the introduction about the what is atom and how atom invention begins, the model and the atomic theory by Dalton and J.J. Thomson. So till then, have a nice time. Jai Hind.